All right, this microscope has a trinocular head, so you're supposed to mount a camera here. And I need some type of adapter. I do have a camera here that I use on my Olympus microscope. It has a projection eyepiece in it, so it's ready to go, but it doesn't mount. And so I took some measurements and I designed a little adapter here. Okay, I got to use my lathe. Got to use my new DRO. It worked really good. So got to measure diameters and stuff with my DRO. And so this is going to pop in here like a so. All right. And then the camera will go in up here. And I put a thumbnail on it here. So yeah, that's going to work out great and be able to take some pictures. All right, I want to put the cover back on. So I need to do two things. One is I need to take this knob off, and that will expose the wheel. I guess I need a wrench. Not the right size. Still not the right size. Bad guess. All right, there we go. All right. Does that come off or does it thread off? Let's see. That threads off, okay. Shaft on the inside. There we go. Now I can put the side cover back on. Oh, that's much nicer. I gotta find some screws. But before I put the cover back on, I'm going to clean that mirror. It's quite dusty. And so I need to go find some optics cleaner, which I have. You can use alcohol, but it does leave a slight residue. There's some good optics cleaner. What you don't want to do is you don't want to scrub it. One of the techniques you can do is just to use some lens paper and drag it across. That does a good job. So yeah, let me go find some stuff and I'll clean that and put it back together. Now, doesn't that look nicer? Yes, indeed. While we're here, I can show you it's a strange device. Okay, it acts as a prism, so light comes in the back and then goes up. Right. You're also looking from the bottom, right? So the mirror, so you look down this way, and there's a mirror we saw, and I cleaned the mirror, and then it comes up this way, and then this is a two-way splitter. So part of the light just goes straight through. So in its middle position, it's just a straight through. And on the left position, it says D, it has a neutral density filter on this side that limits the amount of light, so it darkens the light. And then on this side is the dark field illumination. And that's something I talked about in a different video. I don't know if I remember to put it down below, but can you see that there's kind of a ring? This one here. There's kind of if I get it just right, there's a ring around it. So you look through the hole, and then that outer annular ring is where the illumination goes. And if I take off one of the objectives, you'll see the same thing. You'll see, oh, maybe you won't see it. Man, this is hard to photograph. But there's an annular ring around this as well. And so the light travels in a sheet, or in a circular cylinder around the optics. So the light is traveling around this way, and then you look in the middle. So the optics that you're imaging goes through the middle, but this donut of light is going through the outside. And then when it hits the end here, there's actually two reflectors built into the eyepiece, and so that light gets focused in. And so you don't have light going directly onto the object, right? Let me put this back in. So if this is the object, and you're trying to look at it, well, actually it's like this, right? You're trying to look at it. If you illuminate it straight on, you'll kind of blind yourself. So by coming in with this cone and then angling it in, the light is coming in at an angle, so you don't get any specular reflections. So that's what that thing does. So that's pretty fancy. So dark field illumination, straight through, and neutral density. There's also a filter pack here that slides in and out. Seems to be a yellow one in the middle right now. I don't know what that's for, but you can put in different filters here to do different things. You can put in polarizers and things like that. Yeah, pretty nice.